Hey Marvel enthusiasts, today we're diving into some mind-blowing Marvel news that's been making waves. So, buckle up because we're about to unfold the unexpected news in the Thunderbolts production. Yes, we are talking about the departure of Steven Yeun, and before we go any further, welcome to Fandom Fusion Realm. I'm your host, Brando. So let's jump right into it. For some of you who don't know who Steven Yeun is, let's dive into his history. Someone who isn't afraid to dive into a good comic book story. From surviving zombies in The Walking Dead as everyone's favorite pizza delivery boy, Glenn, to voicing Invincible's Mark Grayson. This guy has done it all. Here's a little fact for you. Did you know he also voiced Keith in Netflix Voltron's Legendary Defender? Check out our Fandom Fusion Realm video about the latest on if we're going to get a Voltron live action product in 2024. Sources dropped the bomb that Yeun left his role in the upcoming Marvel Thunderbolt project, though unconfirmed. We all thought he was gearing up to be the next Sentry, Marvel's big shot anti-hero. This was completely unexpected. The whole casting plan took a sudden turn, leaving us scratching our heads. Let's shift gears for just a moment to some Marvel lore. Who is Sentry, you ask? He is a complex character that was introduced in the year 2000 in his own comic called Sentry. Sentry, aka Robert Reynolds, is a superhero with superhuman abilities, strength, speed, and agility, and flight. What makes Sentry stand out is his struggle with mental health, often battling his dark alter ego named the Void. It is all tied to a powerful serum called the Golden Sentry Serum, giving him his extraordinary powers. Sentry's internal conflicts with the looming threat of the Void makes him one of Marvel's most intriguing characters. On a more serious note, if you are dealing with some mental health issues on your own, just know that there are people out there willing to help you. I've been down that road. Taking the first step to getting help is the hardest, but is the most rewarding in the end. Don't ever think that there isn't any hope out there. There is. You can always reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. When news first broke, we did not have a reason for Yeun's departure, but now we have a reason for Yeun's departure. Despite initial concerns about a potential issue with the script or the film, it turns out Yeun's departure is due to scheduling conflicts caused by the SAG-AFTRA strike this past summer. In a conversation with Variety, Yeun expressed his disappointment and cited the challenges of aligning his schedule with the evolving production timeline. Marvel now faces the task of finding a replacement for Yeun, with fan proposals ranging from the unlikely, such as former Superman Henry Cavill, to serious considerations like Andrew Koji from the recently canceled Warriors series. Despite his departure, Yeun remains open to future opportunities in the MCU, expressing gratitude for the experience and hinting at lingering ideas for potential roles. The situation underscores the complexity of securing and maintaining star talent for major projects, leaving fans curious about the next steps for the Thunderbolts, who will ultimately step into the shoes of Sentry. Now back to the project at hand. As far as we know, there hasn't been any changes to the remaining cast. We still know that David Harbour, Olga Kurylenko, and Florence Pugh will all be reprising their roles from Marvel's Black Widow. Hannah Jo Kamen, who played the Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp, will also be appearing in the Thunderbolts. Wyatt Russell is back within the same role as he had in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier as John Walker. And finally, we finish up with everyone's favorite Luke Skywalker lookalike. Hint, hint. Sebastian Stan will be back as the Winter Soldier. Now tell me I'm not wrong. Now with Yeun out, we are left wondering who's going to step into Sentry's shoes. Is it just a detour, or is Sentry the real deal in Thunderbolts? Brace yourself, Marvel fan. It's going to be a bumpy ride through the twists and turns of the MCU. Alright, Marvel pals, spill the tea in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Yeun's exit? Who do you think the new Sentry should be? Hit that like button, drop your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more pop culture madness. Until next time, this is Brando from Fandom Fusion Realm, signing off.